Check, check, mic check. Should be good. Okay. Today's video, I wanted to go over call to action. Call to action. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. My audio is recording. There we go. Okay. Call to action. Call to action, in this sense, what I'm talking about here, the importance of it. Call to action is when you have this desire, you just have this itch to go and do something, right? If you're just sitting there and you don't know what to do, if you're getting bored, and you have all these goals, you have all these tasks that you want to get done, you've already planned it out for the week, for the month, for the year, years ahead, decades away. You have all these things that you need to get done, and all these things you can do to better and improve your life. Call to action is what happens when you're sitting there and you've taken a break for too long, and you know it. You know it because you have this voice, this little whispering voice, as Robert Downey Jr. said in one of the videos I came across. You have this little whispering voice that tells you what you could do, right? So today I've had a lot of time to sit back and really think about the things that I want to get done in life and what I want to accomplish, the different things that I know I could do to improve my life. And I was sitting there and I'm like, man, yeah, I did pullovers. I sat there for about 20 or 30 minutes doing regular pullovers, and then, tricep pullovers where you kind of bend your elbows, bend your arms a little bit more to get that tricep action, and then press it up while laying down on the bench. Kind of inspired by Kai Green to do some of those regular pullovers. Saw a video, but it's so important to take action. And when you have that call to action speak its voice, you need to respond. And when you don't do that, you delay and delay and delay the things that you could be doing to make your life better. Oftentimes we think that, maybe I did good enough, right? I'm sore today. I could take a rest day today. Today's the rest day, right? When you're absolutely worked, you know that it's not a rest day. It's more like, I can't do a damn thing, so I'm just gonna sit here until until the next day, because you're just wrecked. But if you're gonna sit there and claim that it's gonna be a rest day, but you feel like you got some juice in the tank to go and get shit done, to get things done, then you've got to do it. You just have to do it. It takes a lot of, I think it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of self motivation, sure. Kicking your own butt, getting into gear, and I think a big part of it is setting goals for yourself, because setting goals is extremely important, whether they're big or small. The small ones are, I would wager, equally as important, and along with setting these goals comes the discipline to take action and to be consistent and to stay committed, even through failure, and always struggle, because there's always going to be some friction involved, and there's going to be some struggle involved. And yesterday I just came across this. What was it? It was about, I think, Lam was talking about it in Mulligan Brothers videos. Go check out Mulligan Bros, by the way, if you haven't already. They're awesome, amazing channel for inspiration, incredible interviews with incredible people, and they're a band of brothers doing some good stuff. But what Lam was saying was, you have to have that ability to focus and be calm as well. And there's a warrior within all of us. And it's just it's hard sometimes to you feel like you have done enough in the previous day, so when the next day comes around, I think what helps you continue that momentum, even if you're not working out, you can be doing something else to improve your mind. If you're not improving, your physical well-being, if you're not going to go to the gym, or if you're not going to work out, you can do something to improve your mindset and to basically, I would wager to fulfill your soul, right? And spirit, and just really work on your mental clarity, and also things like meditating definitely help, just to kind of silence things out. We live in a really, really noisy, really busy world where there's a lot of things going on. I live right next to a main road, so it's pretty loud all day. And sometimes, whether it's in the morning, when most back on, lot more on morning later, but when it comes to the morning or the nighttime, when it's really silent for the most part, probably not on the weekends, people party on the weekends, so it gets pretty loud. But in the mornings, you can work on meditating. You can work on getting up at a time which is usually around 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., where you can just take a moment to just sit there. Sit there and figure out what your next move is going to be. Just to sit there and enjoy the silence, enjoy the thoughts, your own thoughts, and if you have any other thoughts about other people, thoughts about things you have to do, all that will get worked out in that time you take to just sit there and rummage through all of that data, rummage through all of those thoughts, rummage through all of that junk that's swirling and flying around in your head. And you'll know when it's time to get up, because you've reached that point where you're I'd say fulfilled, or it's just time to get up. I think one of the great things is the whole call to action idea. Is if you can get so familiar with that process where you don't even need to respond. It just becomes something that you do. And I think one of the best ways to do that is to just start subtracting all the junk that's in your life and all the things that don't help you, all of the things that just kind of grab your attention and distract you from your goals and distract you from really maintaining that level of focus to get something done. Maintaining that level of focus for a clear mind so you can make better choices. And I think this video, let's see, it's gonna be capped out about 15 minutes. So yeah, in this video, I just in this workout session, I really wanted to hit home with some good old calisthenics. The backpack, I put my my snow chains that were in my car, I put them inside my bag, and I think it came out to about 14.6 pounds. So I put like a really big metal socket for a wrench inside the bag. So I think it's about 15 pounds now. And love some body weight training. Also some weighted body weight training, pull-ups, push-ups, good stuff, dips if you can. For me, my shoulder, my left shoulder, I'm having a little bit of issues. I don't know if it's like a pec major or pec minor issue I'm having, or if it's a rotator cuff scapula issue, but it feels like there's a little bit of binding in there when I do dips. Although I will say this, when I was doing my pullovers yesterday, I felt there was some binding in that little cavity where your where your front delt is and then your pec meets in that area. There was some just felt really tight. But as I was doing the pullovers, I started with 10 pounds, then 20 pounds, 25 pounds, and then I think 40 pounds. But gradually, it started to feel better. It started to feel a nice stretch in that shoulder area doing the pullovers, and I feel like it actually helped a lot. So I just want to throw that out there. If anyone's having some issues, definitely seek always seek a way to fix your physical pains and physical ailments. And the best things to do is, if you have some excruciating pain, go to the doctors, see if you can get it checked out. Go to someone, a professional, and see if they can figure out what's going on. Or if you're a knucklehead like me and just want to try to figure it out yourself, to each his own. So yeah, these are just some regular dips. Guys, I hope you guys found some value in watching this video, listening to what I have to say. Shoot in the comments what you guys want to see. Shoot in the comments and tell me what kind of issues are you guys dealing with, as far as like, are you guys good as far as pains and joint issues and mobility issues? Are you guys taking the time to warm up and make sure you guys are using good form? Strike up some comments, strike up a conversation. Anyways, I think that's gonna just about do it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.